Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your October general reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. My intentions for this reading is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of October, to ask Spirit what you need to know about in the month of October, what you need to be aware of, and this could impact any aspect of your life, whether it's love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Whatever Spirit will bring forth shall be said, and I hope it's what's been weighing heaviest on your heart and in your mind. If you have any beings of the light you'd like to welcome at this time, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, or even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to do so now at this time. Let's go ahead and get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear the energy. If you are listening to this using headphones, I do suggest turning it down a bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's go ahead and get this started. Awesome. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see what Spirit will bring forth, what Spirit has to say for you for the month of October. What will be happening for my amazing Sagittarians? Ooh, wow. So the card that's coming out is the Lamp, Remembrance. Wow, okay, Sagittarius. I feel like there's going to be an instance in October that is going to be unexpected, that's going to be a bit shocking, that you didn't see coming. But through the months leading up until October in 2021, it has been preparing for you to react. It has been preparing for you to remember what you have learned and to make the right choice for yourself when this happens. I'm just getting this feeling too of someone who has been missing you. This could be a romantic partnership, a friend, a family member, someone who has been really, I don't know if you've moved away. I don't know if you just haven't had contact with them or if you've just been distancing yourself. But I do feel, Sagittarius, someone has been remembering you a lot, missing you a lot, wanting to talk to you. And I feel there's going to be like an unexpected conversation out of the blue that you didn't see coming from this person. It could be a Virgo. I'm kind of getting Virgo vibes. You could also have Virgo strongly in your chart. It does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate. But for a lot of you, I feel, Sagittarius, the time is now to make a choice that you've been kind of putting back, haven't been stepping forth, but something in October is going to hit you with the opportunity that you must decide. And I don't know, I'm getting this home vibe. I don't know if you've been thinking about changing where you live, moving out of where you are currently, moving to another city, another state, maybe a different country for others of you. But I really do feel that something from your past is trying to hold on to you. Something from your past is trying to resurface again. And it's either to, I don't know, for some of you, it's been like an old passion, an old hobby, a dream you had that you kind of put on the back burner because there was practical things you had to get done, pay your bills, do a 9-to-5 job. But there's something that has been waiting to reappear in your life, Sagittarius. And for some of you, it's either to finally heal it and let go of it. Others of you, I really do feel that it's coming back for a reason. And, you know, that reason could be to bring it back into your life, if it is something you've been wanting to bring back into your life but didn't have the time, didn't have the opportunity will be made in October. But others of you, you know, it's really in your power, Sagittarius. The ball will be in your court to decide what you want to do with this past reoccurring. But also remember everything that has happened up until this point to make that decision. Remember the experiences. Remember the emotions that you felt around this certain situation. Let me remind you of this. When you sit with this decision, when you sit with this past reoccurring, the unexpected happening, because that's really how it feels. Think about if it's brought you more happiness or has it brought you more fear? Is it something that you've been wanting and hoping for, or is it something that when you just think about it, it gives you a bit of anxiety or it gives you a bit of worry? And just sitting with that question and asking yourself this, it will help you decide the right way, because ultimately when you decide out of love, it will always lead you down the right path. Anything that's decided out of fear, worry, pressure, hesitation, that's not what is best for you. And if this past that's coming up against Sagittarius is giving you more of those lower vibrational feelings than love, that's the choice to cut it. That's the choice to just give yourself closure from it, to move on from it, to heal it. But Spirit is bringing this back into your life, not to haunt you, Sagittarius, for those of you where this may be a situation you're not super excited for, but it's to ask if you're finally ready to close out the cycle. And I feel very strongly it's happening. It will happen very, very soon. For others of you, it's already happened and you're kind of wondering why, how, what should I do? Really, the answer is with you, Sagittarius. You have that light. You have that knowledge. You have that wisdom of what you've been through with this situation up until this point. And like I said, it comes down to two options, love and fear. Decide with those two factors what this is going to bring you. And then you'll make up your decision. You'll make up your mind. Whew. Okay, let's keep going. And again, we are in Mercury retrograde as we speak. So people from our past, unfinished business, unresolved situations are coming back to finally just put an end to it, or to just transmute it, transform it into something that will serve you, that will grow you, that will enhance you. Sorry, I put it back because I haven't asked it. The question, what is happening for Sagittarius in October, Spirit? What is happening for Sagittarius in October? And I'm hearing the song Reminder by The Weeknd. I don't know if you guys have been listening to The Weeknd, or this situation will happen this weekend whenever you're listening to this. This upcoming weekend, this next weekend. Maybe just a small confirmation for someone out there. Tell me more about what's happening for my Sagittarians in October, Spirit. Woohoo! Jeez. Okay, you got two cards, Sagittarius. Spirit has messages for you. Altar, dedication, and Witch's Cottage, security. Ooh, yeah. This is all about how dedicated you are to... I feel again, Sagittarius, you've been making bold changes, big changes, or those have been on your mind. Wanting to change something about your life, how you can change something about your life. And it doesn't necessarily feel like you're completely unhappy with life, unsatisfied, but you just want something more, or you want something new. And you're asking how you could bring about this, or you've been doing those changes. So Spirit is saying, Sagittarius, I will prepare you for this change. I will prepare you for whatever it is you set your heart's desire on, what you've been working towards. But I need to know that in order for you to come to this new beginning, to come to this new chapter in your life, are you ready to dedicate yourself to this new mindset, this new path, even when I throw something from the past into the mix? And again, it's not to torture you, it's not to, make you trigger you in any way. That's not Spirit's purpose. Spirit comes from a place of love. Spirit comes from a place of life. The only purpose this is coming for is to see how dedicated you are into moving into this new chapter with really closing anything out that is no longer serving you. It feels like certain jobs, certain relationships, even an old sense of you that you're just not happy with anymore. A certain mindset you've been living with. I feel you've always been optimistic, Sagittarius, but there's something that made you a bit more pessimistic these last couple years. A bit more doubtful, but that's not who your soul is. Sagittarius is an energy of a go-getter, of a fighter, of someone who shoots for the stars, of someone who always sees opportunities everywhere. Dedicate yourself to the changes you want to make. Even if something out of the blue comes up, it's only to test your dedication. And if you really want to have this new beginning. And then we have, sorry, I was holding the wrong card, but then we have the cottage, security here. So yeah, some of you really are looking for a new home or a new place to live, or you've been living with roommates, with people that you're just not vibing with anymore, or you just want your own place, something along those lines, or you just want to change an environment. And I do think that if you're starting to look for new places, starting to make those make those moves, they will be successful. And I think you will find somewhere you're going to live that you're a lot happier in. But also, Sagittarius, whatever this past that's coming back up, it may feel like it's shaking your foundation a bit, shaking your security a bit. But shakeups are only meant to make us stronger, are only meant to make us realize, damn, like what I thought I wanted for so long, now that I've grown, now that I've evolved, and I see it from a higher perspective, I see that that was never going to give me security. That was never going to give me happiness. And that truly, I decide my own happiness. I decide my own security. And I think, Sagittarius, too, for others of you, if it's not a new home per se, there's something with your finances that are going to be a huge turnaround. I even hear something about a loan that you may get or you may be approved for. Or even some of you are looking to redecorate your home, change things up about your home, restyle, maybe even do some cleaning within your home. And that's going to make your space a lot more comfortable. But Sagittarius, there's going to be a test here. That's what I feel very strongly in October. Some of you have already experienced this test, or it's already come up and you're trying to find the answers to how to resolve it. But what I say, again, the best answer is what makes you feel secure, happy, safe, passionate, excited. Go towards that, or whatever decision that will lead you towards. Anything that threatens your security, anything that threatens your stability, your peace of mind, your peace in your heart, your love in your heart, that's what needs to be let go of. And are you dedicated to take the steps to let go of that? Wow. Let's keep going. I feel also like unexpected visitors. Like, I don't know why I feel this way, but maybe you kind of have like people who are a bit pushy in your life that stop by at your home unannounced, family members, friends, maybe even romantic partners, I don't know. And if you need to speak your boundaries, speak them. You know, I think you have a right to have your own security, your own comfort, and not always have to accommodate off of someone who's just unaware. I think they're not doing this to, hurt you or to, make you, flustered or anything. I really do feel it's like there's someone in your area that is just unaware of the actions they take towards you and how that affects you. So speak up about it. I know you can, Sagittarius. Let's keep going. But there is a test. Tell me more, Spirit, about this. About what's happening in October for my beautiful Sagittarians. Ooh. Whew, Morganite. Okay, I shuffle these cards a lot before getting into them. And this came out for Scorpio's reading. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, I highly suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. Relationship healing. Yeah, you know, Sagittarius, people from your past are coming back. People who have, and if it's not people from your past, I really just feel like there is just some sort of issue that was never resolved between you and someone else or a few people. And it's time to get those loose ends tied up. It's time to finally speak your truth, speak your boundaries, to really, and of course it doesn't have to come from like a really aggressive, assertive way, but comes from a place of, this is what I need in order to be in this partnership with you, this friendship with you. And if you're ready to accommodate for me, trust in me, I will do the same for you. But the second things come out of balance, the second I sense that you're not down for me the way I'm down for you, that's where things have to come to an end. I will always have, you know, love and light for you, you know, and even for others of you where it's more difficult types of relationships, you know, you can just say, this is who you are, but I know who I am. And if it feels outside of my comfort zone, if it feels like unbalanced in any way, you know, love and light to you, but I gotta do what's right for me. But yeah, strong relationship healing. Now, others of you, if this is like an ex coming back, you know, maybe you would take them back. Maybe you've been waiting for them to come back. You've been waiting for that reconciliation. But others of you, they may come back to just tell you a truth they've never told you about why they left, why they pushed you away, why they couldn't be the person you needed them to be. And that will give you closure. That will heal something within you. And that doesn't mean giving them a second chance. That doesn't mean starting it all over again. But it just means you have a better understanding of why things ended between the two of you. Because I feel what ended was not explained. What ended didn't make sense to you. And it definitely shook up a bit of your self-security, your self-esteem in some way. But I do think someone's coming back to say, I messed up, I screwed up. And even offer an apology, maybe offer a second chance. But what I'm hearing, Sagittarius, is that the ball is in your court to decide. You have the upper hand in this. You have the advantage. I do feel, again, people are looking to fix things with you because now they realize what life is like without you, without your energy, without your presence, and they miss it. But that doesn't mean they can have access to it if you don't think they should. Whatever the situation is, if you choose to mend these and heal these relationships and grow them, or if you choose to just hear them out and decide it's still not good for you, there is healing coming through in relationships here. Very strongly. Unresolved business, unfinished business will be finished by this month. Okay. And some of you, like, you really thought you were never going to hear from this person again, or you really thought that this person would never apologize, or even just reach out in any sort of way. And it is going to surprise you. Let's see. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of October, Spirit? Ooh. 5 of Bats. Yeah, Aquarius energy coming through here. I do feel there's someone in your life, in your energy, that you guys left things not greatly between the two of you. Things were said that were not meant to be said. Things were said that were not someone's truth. Things were said to hurt someone else. And those words still hurt. You know, whatever someone said to you, whatever you said to them, whatever the case is, like, there was some sort of disagreement that wasn't resolved. And I do feel, Sagittarius, whoever this is, you'll know it. You have it in your gut feeling. You have it in your mind's eye. And you know who this is. They regret a lot about what they said to you, about how they acted towards you, about, again, pushing you away is what I really, really get from this. And it haunts them. It really does. And I think even if they know you may not take them back or accept them, just by having this conversation is going to give them healing. And really, you know, it's not going to be one-sided, oh great, I'm only doing this for their healing. No, it heals you both mutually, but in different ways. And I do feel if whoever this is, whoever needs to apologize, this is, once it's said, once the ego kind of gets pushed down aside and the truth comes and speaks it out, the truth will set both of you free. Honestly. Powerful. Let's keep going. Six of Ghosts, Six of Cups. Wow. So whoever this person is, Sagittarius, you definitely have a past life with. And it could have been a different relationship in the past life. But, you know, there are still things that were unresolved from a past life. And that's why you had to go through it with them in this current life. But there's a lot of karma around this. But again, this is most definitely someone you already know. Someone you've had a long relationship with. Possibly a family member. Okay? But, you know, looking back, I feel they look at the situation differently than how you do. Where how you look back at it as you were so hurt by them, you know, you have a lot of these resentment feelings, which are completely understandable, okay? I feel they look back and when they think of you, they think of the good times. They think of your kindness. They think of your love. They think of the good you did for them. And that's what's kind of adding the burden on their back of what they need to tell you, what they need to say to you, and how they really feel about you. Because I think, Sagittarius, what you think they feel about you right now is completely different than how they truly feel. But also, too, like, again, if there's, where you're living right now, for those of you this resonates with, like, as much as you've had good and bad times with the people you're living with or the place you're living with, it isn't what you want. And that's okay. You know, I think some of you feel bad that you're leaving someone behind, like a roommate, a friend, or maybe they've kind of made you feel that way because they want you to be around. They love having you around. They love having Sagittarius come over or be a part of their household. But the thing is that you don't have to sacrifice yourself for someone else. That's kind of what I get here. And I think, Sagittarius, it's important that this unresolved business is coming up so you can finally start acting for you and what's right for you and move on from that. Empowered, strong, and healed. Let's get one more card for the tarot for my beautiful Sagittarians. What does Sagittarius need to know for the month of October? Ace of Ghosts. Wow, yeah. So, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be dealing with one of those signs. It doesn't have to be. But this is profound healing that you need. And this is why it's coming up as a test to see, yeah, Sagittarius, have you learned? Do you remember how strong you are, how valuable you are, how worthy you are? But also, ultimately, this experience, although it may feel like shocking, it may feel out of the blue, and even for some of you, initially a bit triggering. Ultimately, it will heal you. Even just if they still are kind of nasty, even if they have mean things to say, just knowing that they're coming back shows you that you meant more to them than how they treated you. But others of you, and this is the majority of you, Spirit's reminding you to choose love. Love for yourself. And really, truly, when you have so much love for yourself, compassion for yourself, nothing and no one can bring you down. Because there's an understanding of, I'm happy. And if I choose and have good intentions of love and light, and someone doesn't accept that, that has nothing to do with me. That has to do with their inability to accept love, their inability to see love, their inability to understand my intentions and who I am, because when you come from a low vibrational place, it's really hard to see that high up. You only see from a certain level of perspective. And I think with that, Sagittarius, this experience is ultimately going to be healing, and is going to be the final healing you need to move forward and to make that change. Whatever that change is for you specifically, but it feels very emotional. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Pumpkins. Yeah, Virgo energy. Security, stability, independence, strength. I mean, other people, maybe they're coming back into your life because they see or hear about how well you're doing. Financially for some of you, but just overall, like, I don't know, you're just making moves, Sagittarius, and you're getting stronger and stronger every day. And Spirit is saying you're about to get that next level. You're about to have that change where you're going to come into your own security and independence. And even for some of you, you want to live on your own, and you're going to make those moves to do so. But I think this is going to add that final piece to the puzzle of wrapping up this latest chapter in your life to go into a new one, confident, strong, structured, stable, powerful, amazing. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to get one more card that's going to be a blessing for you in October, and I'm going to read the blessing as well because I think it's written so beautifully in the book. So let's see what your blessing will be for the month of October. Anything else for my beautiful Sagittarians? And this could add to the message. This could be a completely different message that Spirit just wants to put its final say in. Anything else for my beautiful Sagittarians for the month of October, Spirit? Wow, okay. So for some of you, this is definitely family related. Okay, and if it's not family related, this is about bringing in the soul tribe that you are looking for, that you want to have, your soul family. And that doesn't have to be through blood ties. That could be through spiritual kinship, through spiritual awareness of, yeah, we vibe, we match, we click. And to leave anything else besides that outside of it. But let's go ahead and read number 15. October 15th could be an important date for you. Your birthday could be December 15th perhaps as well, just a confirmation for someone out there. Let's go ahead and see what this message is for my beautiful Sagittarians. A blessing to bring those who you are most closely connected with, to invoke the healing powers of relationship where love is the motivating force that binds each to the other. Powerful. I want to say very quickly before I get into this, for most of you, this will heal and evolve the relationship you never thought it was going to, in a profound, powerful way. Wow. So let's keep going. When blood sings to blood, even across the miles, we hear its call. There are families who are estranged each from the other, for they gaze upon each other as strangers, unalike, unfathomable in their personal differences. Yet when we begin to unravel the mystery of family, we may find a place in our life where we begin to grow close again. May you see reflected in your eyes the light that shone in those that gazed down upon you as a child, a flame of courage that can be lit from within. Feel within you the unyielding strength of the family members who have traveled the world in search of safe harbor for you, their descendant. However, your family has formed itself, scattered across vast distances with interests and people and careers that seem incompatible and incredible to have sprung from the same tree. May the roots of the family now become clear to you. May you discern the strong bonds, and may the closeness of the blood give you qualities to draw upon. May there be gatherings where you begin to feel the truth of the kinship you share, and may each of you be there for each other when needy times come, as they do to us all. May there be affection, warmth, understanding of who you have been, and interest always in who you are becoming, and acceptance of who you will be. May family always be gentle to you, and provide a place to sleep and be nourished, when all else about you seems cold and without kindness. May families see the very best in you and draw it out and cheer you on as you make your way through the world. May your family heal over time, for all families have their stumbling places, whether we falter and do not see our best. May there be blessings of warm arms about you, cheers for your successes, restoration when you are weary, and acceptance when you feel like you are unlike anything else in this world. May the love of family bring back to you the trust in the universe and a loving place where you can say, "This is who I have come from. These are the people who know me best. This is who I will care for and who will care for me in return. And if this family is not found in blood, may it be found in the relationships between those who are soul family to you. And may the bonds deepen and last and hold you all one to the other, all the days of this beautiful and mysterious life. Blessed be." Yeah, and I just got this feeling for some of you where you may be adopted or somewhat estranged from your family totally. I feel there's been a yearning for you to get in touch with your family, to learn your family history, to kind of track down those roots. And I feel through discovering where you came from or who you are or why certain situations came about in your family, to whether you couldn't meet them, couldn't be a part of their lives, or whatever is the situation for you guys, you, through learning about your roots, learning about your family, learning about those patterns, or even just seeking out to heal generational traumas, will heal you so profoundly, Sagittarius. And you'll carry that light to your descendants, to your ascendants, the people from the past, and it will heal a whole line. But others of you, if it's not about blood ties like this book said, it's about finding those people who will feel family to you, who will see you and love you for who you are. And it's truly an amazing healing experience for you in October. So thank you so much for joining me here for your reading. I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free personalized gift box from me? I'm doing this new giveaway to give back to you guys because you're so amazing, so supportive. I want to give back to you guys in some way, so I'm selecting one lucky subscriber every month to win a customized gift box I put together for this winner. That's going to contain stuff like a tarot card I pull for that person, an oracle card I pull, a crystal that I will select intuitively for that reader, and a bunch of other great stuff. If you're interested in entering your chance to win, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Sagittarius, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.